Hello, Stella. How are you? What can I do for you?
Oh, there's a phone call from Mrs. Quartermain.
Oh, yeah. Is it the hospital?
No, it's an Italian gentleman, Mr. DeFranco. I think he's a car salesman.
Rodolfo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, just tell him that there isn't going to be any sale.
What?
Tell him, Stella. Tell him there is no car sale, okay?
Excuse me for intruding.
What do you think you're doing? What right do you have to tell me who I can talk to or who I can't talk to?
Well, when it's a Lamborghini car salesman, I can, especially if I have to foot the bill.
When the divorce is final, Alan, the money will be mine to do with as I please.
The divorce settlement?
Yes.
What divorce settlement is that?
The one you're going to have to uphold after we get to court and I throw a little photo album in your face.
That's very good.
What's so funny?
You're funny.
What?
I don't know whether I'm laughing at your optimism or your ignorance, Monica. That can't be a divorce settlement now. I mean, not after your performance last night. We have, as the law so aptly puts it, we have resumed relations. Oh, don't you call me names.
Quartermain, get out of here.
Get already?
Get out of this bed, yes. Get out. Out.
Monica, you're always in such a rush about things.
Get out. Don't at all, anyway. Just get out.
So maybe we could have eggs Benedict in bed or something.
Ellen, get out of this room. I mean it, Ellen. Get out.
All right, get that thing out of here, will you? How much more mirror in the truck?
We got some.
All right, then move it, will you? We have a deadline to meet around here.
Right. Let's go, Ted. Jerry, get the door.
Time for coffee break, everyone.
All right. Thought I smelled some coffee brewing.
Yes, here you go.
Everybody but you.
What is it, only the bosses get breaks around here or something?
Listen, you just come off a break 5 minutes ago. I told you to take 10, you took a 30.
I had some business to
All
take
right,
care
well,
of.
now your business is a few broken bottles, so get the lid out.
Slave driver.
We're making pretty good progress around here. This place is going to look like its old self in no time.
You know, I've been thinking, Robert.
Yes?
Why don't we take advantage of this remodeling and change the decor?
Why would you want it?
No, just a change of pace. A fresh look. I mean, I was thinking maybe something in red, you know? I think it's so much... This drab green is just too depressing.
Luke likes green. It matches his complexion.
Well, Luke's not here, darling.
But he has the controlling interest.
I distinctly remember him leaving us in charge, darling.
The idea was to oversee the workmen, not to change the decor. Now, we're going to refurbish this place exactly the way it was. No new paint, no new wallpaper, nothing. Got it?
Yes, but I think Luke certainly picked a nice time to go on vacation, leaving us with all this.
I'm beginning to wish I'd gone with him.
You roughing it in the woods? Oh, come on, baby. One urban cowboy in the Adirondacks is enough.
You think Luke's having a good old time over there?
Yeah, well, I guess it's not all beer and skittles out there in the wilderness. I mean, inexperienced campers tend to have a lot of problems.
Oh, and how would you know?
You're looking at an inexperienced camper.
Shit, if you ask me, I think old Luke got smart. I think he found himself some plush little lodge somewhere, and right this very minute, I think he's kicking back partying by the pool.
silent desperation, keeping an eye on the Holy Land. A hypothetical destination. Say, who is this walking man? Well, the leaves have come to turn in, and the goose has gone to fly, and bridges are for burning, so don't you let that yearning pass you by. Walking man, walk. Many other men stop and talk, but not the walking man. He's the walking man. Born to walk, he's the walking man. Born to walk.
Laura, wake up. Laura, come on.
What's wrong?
Where's my yellow blouse?
Oh, I wore it last week. You'll have to find another one.
Oh, great. Just what I needed to hear.
How long do you have?
About an hour. Oh, great. 45 minutes.
Jackie, the newspaper building is just down the street. What's the hurry?
Well, I left my wallet at the store last night, so I've got to stop there first. I hate this shirt. Remember that.
Jackie, he hired you for your brains, not your wardrobe. Goodness.
Well, I wanted something to back me up in case that failed. Please get that, and if it's for me, I'm gone.
Hello.
Laura Templeton, please.
This is she.
Oh, good. Laura, this is Dr. Gail Baldwin over at General Hospital. Monica Quartermain suggested that you might be wanting to come in for a few sessions.
Yes, I am interested.
Well, it just so happens that I have an opening this morning around 10:30. Would that be good for you?
Yeah, what?
Good. We'll see you then.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. 10:30? Oh, my goodness. Jackie, hurry up! Hurry up, Jackie! I'm gonna be late!
Who is it?
Who are you expecting?
Oh, Dad, am I glad to see you. Come in, sit down. I've got to tell you what's been happening around here. It started last night. I'd just gone to bed and turned out the light, and these pipes started banging. I mean, not just banging. It sounded like somebody had a wrench and was slamming them.
You better call a plumber.
Hey, it stopped. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, then you better get dressed. That's a sad excuse for leaving work.
Hey, I'm not finished yet. Right after the pipes stopped, then a radio starts out on the street, just blaring like it was right outside my window. And then the telephone. It started up about 1 a.m.
Well, who's calling?
I don't know. Every time I answered it, they hung up. I took the phone off the hook.
You're right. You did have a strange night.
Oh, stranger yet, my friend. Then the telephone stops its thing, and there's a banging on the walls. I didn't get 10 minutes sleep.
All right, I'm staying.
What are you doing?
There's got to be an explanation. I'm going to call the hospital, tell them I'm late. Did you tell them you weren't coming in?
Yes, earlier.
Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Monica, I thought you'd already left.
Obviously, I haven't.
Maybe we could drive into work together.
Look, Alan, I think we better get something straight right here and now. Last night was a mistake. I had, well, one too many glasses of wine, and it just went to my head.
It doesn't really alter anything, Monica. I mean, what happened, happened.
But it hasn't changed anything.
Oh, but you're wrong, darling. It's changed everything drastically. By you inviting me into your bed, you have sabotaged your own divorce action.
Look, Alan, one intoxicated moment does not mean we have resumed relations.
According to the law, it certainly does. Welcome back to the Quartermain fold.
All right, Alan, look, you've had your little joke. You have embarrassed me beyond words. So why not just forget the whole thing, all right?
Forget about last night? Never.
You know what I mean.
You want me to swear an oath of silence? Is that it?
I am admitting that I made a mistake.
I see. It's pity you're after then. Look, Monica, darling, listen. What happened to the both of us happened, and we're just going to have to face it together.
You wipe that smug look off your face, Ellen Quartermain, because I'm going through with this divorce. It's going to be final if I have to go back and start from scratch.
I don't know, darling.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I mean, it seems a bit of an uncalculated risk. You never know when your desires are going to get the better of you again.
It won't be in the near future. You can damn well be sure of that.
Whoa. What was that all about?
Well, sir, I am very pleased to advise you that the Monica dynasty is over. The walls have come tumbling down. I spent the night in Monica's bed.
Alone? Or was she there, too?
What do you mean? She was there, too.
Yeah? She, made her presence felt?
You might put it that way.
Yeah? Well, I hope you had a witness.
Stella was very accommodating.
Well, congratulations, Alan. You are a true Quartermain after all. We must celebrate.
Lunch today.
Perfect. Why don't you call Lee? He should be in on this, too.
Okay, I think you're right.
Oh, tell me, Alan, and I want you to be perfectly honest with me. Did you enjoy it? I mean, you know, even just a little bit. Huh?
I'll tell you, Dad, there was one moment there when... Hello, Lee. How are you? This is Alan Quartermain. Listen, would you like to have lunch with me today?
Sorry, Alan. I'm having lunch with Gail at Floating Rib, 1 o'clock.
Well, I'll tell you what. Father and I will stop by your table. I have the most exciting news to tell you. I think you will be delighted. It's the sort of news that absolutely goes with lunch.
You want a lunch hour? It's only 1/2 breakfast.
Yeah, but we've been on since 6.
Wait for another hour.
Sorry. Union regulations. Say, you mind if we grab something out of the kitchen?
Why should I mind? Ring up your friends. You know, what do I care?
Thanks, boss. Okay, everybody into the kitchen.
Now, don't take me... Oh, unbelievable. What do we got here?
That's great. I just can't believe how fast you got that guy to act. I mean, you must be one heck of an actress.
Oh, well, acting is my profession, darling. The craft of a thespian.
No, she didn't say. She said thespian. It's an actor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, derived from the word thespius, darling, father of the actor role. Now, that gives me an idea, darling. If I don't leave Port Charles, perhaps I could open an actor studio here and teach some of these local yokels a little bit of the fine art that I've accumulated.
Well, that's a great idea.
Yeah?
I know, don't say it, I know. I look like I probably got my clothes at a bargain basement.
I was going to say thrift shop.
Great. It's not my fault anyway. Laura, I'm going to kill her. I need my wallet desperately.
Oh, right. Over here. Exactly where you left it last night. I did the right thing and divvied up the cash with the workmen.
Oh, how generous of you.
Yeah. Nervous on your first day?
I guess we could say that.
I never would have known. In any event, good luck.
Thanks.
How about dinner tonight?
Sure.
We'll go out and celebrate the triumph.
All right.
All right.
Call me. I'll call you. Something like that.
Something like that.
Excuse me, darling. Why don't you take my belt? I don't think it's going to do much good, but at least you won't look quite much like a rag if you go on it for your first day on the job, okay?
Okay.
At least you'll have something on from Bloomingdale's. I don't know. It helps. It helps. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, don't want to mess up your hair. Sorry. Bye.
Okay, darling.
Well, now we know.
Know what?
Beneath all those jewels beats a 24-karat gold pacemaker.
Well, I'm glad you could hear it. No, actually, I was wanting to ask you something. What if Jackie doesn't make it?
You don't think she will?
I'm just merely suggesting that she might not. Are you going to follow her back to New York?
I don't know.
I mean, you haven't given any thought to it at all?
I've given it a lot of thought.
Well, at least you'll have a nice dinner tonight.
What was that all about?
I'm not sure.
The families that we Your life here may seem a bit too extreme. It may be unfair, but you soon will forget as you watch the sunset from your easy chair. Sometimes the mind can change. You may won't think you're strange. You won't remember the life you once knew.
How's it going, young fella? Oh, fine.
Great day for a stroll, ain't it?
Yeah,
Nothing like fresh spring water.
I know I had some.
See you later.
Okay.
So long.
Bye now. Take care. Okay.
Here at Sunny Hill, you will see people live and die, but how pleasant life can be.
Come in.
Oh, excuse me, Gail. I found this patient wandering around lost.
Oh, hello, Laura. Come in. Sit down. Thank you, George,
You're
very
welcome.
much.
See you later, Laura.
Sit down, Laura.
Oh, sorry. Make yourself comfortable. Thank you.
You a little nervous?
Yeah, a little.
Oh, well, don't be. Just you and me and Ralph, the fish. Laura, I'm just going to talk to you, or just listen to you, or just sit with you, whatever you feel like. I'm certainly not going to pressure you in any way.
Oh, well, I want to talk. I mean, I think it's what I need.
It's the best therapy I know.
Well, has Monica told you anything about my case, I guess you call it?
A few details. Specifically, she told me about this hypnotic control that you seem to have been under. She says, though, that you feel a lot freer with David Gray's death. It's released you?
Well, I feel better, but I don't feel free. And, Doctor, for the first time in my life, I want to have control over my life.
Well, good. Wanting to is winning half the battle.
Well, there's one more thing. I like to take things.
Kleptomania, you mean?
I haven't done it in a long time, but I'm just afraid that I might get the urge again.
Do you want to do it again?
No, not at all.
Well, then I really wouldn't worry about it unless it happened again.
You mean you think I could be cured?
Well, Laura, I don't know that I can make any predictions at this point. I really have to know a lot more about you.
Oh, you mean my past and all that kind of stuff?
Yep, that's right. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's weird. You know, I've never really thought about it. Jackie's really been the only one I've ever had, and whenever there was trouble or problems, I always went to Jackie. I don't know, maybe I've been too reliant on her.
Well, Laura, I think that's one of the things we're going to have to examine. You know, look, I just want to warn you, therapy can take a long time. It can be also very painful. Now, are you willing to go through all that?
Yes, Doctor. I want to get better, no matter what. The only problem is that I'm going to have to get a job or something to help pay for the sessions, but I will.
Oh, you don't have to pay.
Oh, gosh,
Hi.
I'm sorry. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
Listen, I didn't realize that you were busy. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, listen, I just signed up for sessions with Dr. Baldwin.
Good.
Now I just have to figure out a way to pay her.
Listen, why don't you stop by the house tomorrow? We can talk about the job I mentioned before, working at the ELQ.
Terrific.
Okay. Listen, I'm sorry for the interruption.
That's all right. What did you want?
Nothing. You can wait. Never mind.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
All right. Well, look at that. A job with the Quartermains. Well, that certainly sounds as if it's going to be exciting.
Yes. And you know, for the first time in ages, I won't have to be reliant on Jackie for money.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Miss Templeton. Please sit down.
Thank you. No problem. I understand.
Yes, and you also know it'll happen again. Well, let's get down to business. I'm sure you know the reason you're here.
I was very impressed with your piece on the prince.
Thank you.
Good interviewers are hard to find, and you managed to do what most of them can't, which is get underneath the surface.
You would have been surprised at how open he really was.
Open to you. In my opinion, that's what made the difference. Your talent. You did an excellent job. And I'm ready to give you another assignment.
Well, that's terrific. I'm ready to go.
The guy's name is Dernley. George Dernley. Paints quite a rosy picture of himself in public. Helper of the poor, champion of the weak. But I suspect there's more there. I want you to find out what he's really like.
Well, if there's anything there, I'll find it out.
Good. I'll double your pay on this piece. Your article on the prince proved to me that you write better than your experience. And on this paper, we have plenty of experienced writers, but very few good ones.
I won't let you down.
I know you won't.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Sure it'll be all right.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Whoever or whatever it was seems to have stopped since you got here.
Well, if you have any problems, call me. If it gets urgent, call the police.
Oh, I think it'll come to that. It was probably some crazy insomniac who didn't want to be up alone.
Okay. I'll make your excuses at the hospital.
Oh, yeah. Tell him I'll be there tomorrow for sure. And Dan, thank you.
Sure, kid. Lock the door behind you.
Ho, ho, ho. Tell me. Hello? Hello? Dad! Dad! Dan, is that you? Operator, get me the police station, please.